Hi, this is Julie from Love's Beginning with a blog post entitled, What Will You Channel? Love is that which erases the imprint in the depth of the subtle soul. From The Way of Mastery, Part 2, The Way of Transformation, from the Shanti Christo Foundation. Are you ready to let go of all the old programming yet? Is there anything left to hold on to? Is there any way in which you're not supported right now? Is there any reason not to trust love, what you are, the all of all? See what arises as you ask these questions. Remember your willingness to release, and know that life experience will act as a broom to sweep anything you don't need out of your path. Life experience is assisting you in dropping all the attachments you don't need. Anywhere your energy is not flowing smoothly, life experience is coming to you as a perfect gift every day to help you settle that old pattern of disturbance. Is there still some nugget of tension or perceived self-control to which you cling for safety? You will feel it today in some form, and it is an invitation to see what lies beyond it. Anywhere you feel that tension, it is a chosen perception, and it can be dropped in favor of what is real. What is real is abundance. What is real is your harmony with all others. What is real is your freedom. If you are not experiencing that, it is not your fault. It is not because there is some deficiency within you. Rather, it's because you're still choosing to see deficiency in some way. If you can regard now as the optimal moment to return to the awareness and safety of all, you will see all those rough edges being worn away. Is there anything in your life that you don't see as an opportunity? Is there any way in which you kind of throw yourself in the hole, lamenting, "Oh, this is terrible. I am subject to this and can do nothing about it. It's really making life hard for me." Can you see that as an old and repetitive pattern that gave you this experience of separate identity, and can you see the innocence there? You believed in the separation as reality. You were not wrong to lament, and you are not wrong to lament. We recommend throwing yourself in the hole, though, W-H-O-L-E. The next time you catch yourself throwing yourself or someone else in the H-O-L-E, we call this pity, give yourself a moment to laugh. Okay, now throw yourself in the W-H-O-L-E, because that's where you've been this whole time. You just taught yourself to believe otherwise. When someone else is in front of you, throwing themselves or someone else in this hole of separation, remember the purpose of the reflection. They are reflecting something back at you, and you can recognize the service they are doing for you by listening. You don't have to change their perspective. You'd be much better served by allowing them to show you what your perspective still is, and then remembering your willingness to allow it to change. By listening to them in love and appreciating the illuminating service they are performing for you, you allow that energy of the whole to infuse your interaction. You allow healing. Are you willing to allow love to sweep through all points of contracted energy? Why not? What alternative could be better than that? Let us show you the alternative you have been seeking. When you experience contracted energy, you can seek a more comfortable identity. Sometimes that more comfortable identity is the comfort of smallness, of victimhood. Sometimes it's the comfort of a superior identity. You decide how you know what the other person doesn't, or how you have superior qualities. This seeking of a more comfortable identity in superiority can be openly critical, or it can seem benevolent. The one common factor is that you're seeking yet another identity in separation rather than differentiation. If you're identifying as separate, you're signing up for a victim-aggressor experience. You're choosing to leave the camera close and not see how this truly works. If you're choosing differentiation, you know deeply that you're always supported by every little thing, no matter how it looks on the surface. You're remembering that there's something much bigger, yet much simpler, than what you've been allowing yourself to see. Is there anything left to express today other than what love wants to express through you? You know what it is by how it feels. If you are willing to allow more of the good feelings in, what love wants to express through you becomes apparent, and it is easy to carry it out. It is your joy to carry it out, and it brings a fulfillment that is never dependent on any aspect of separation. It is unconditional. There is a difference between wanting to control everything so you can make good things come to you and deciding to recognize your connection with the whole because you know it can bring only good to you. Again, you know the difference by how it feels. You deserve effortlessness. You are worthy of ease. You are already encompassed by abundance, and it will make itself apparent if you allow it. In order to allow it, start with allowing all things. If you think about what love wants to express through you, it is not just the polarity of goodness as you're seeing it now. What love expresses through you never opposes what you would call evil, because the experience of evil, separation, is something you chose. It was never real. Love simply reflects the reality of the whole back to you and allows you to bask in the energy of that. Everyone is always channeling. Are you going to channel reality or unreality today? We are always here, always surrounding each one of you, always willing to help you see the difference. You only have to ask. Thanks for joining me.